following CannabisRadio.com program contains explicit language and content that can be considered graphic and offensive. This program is not suitable for all audiences, and the opinions expressed do not reflect those of CannabisRadio.com, its staff, management, or sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
Oh, this is kind of cool.
Stoner. You can put your weed in there.
Stoner cheese.
Oh, check this out.
Oh, yeah. That's beautiful. A lot of people don't realize this, but you can put your weed in there.
This is the Stoner Jesus Show on CannabisRadio.com.
That's why, Greg, you're a poontang, if I can use a medical term.
Man, oh man.
You're gay. There's no fags in the church.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap. Don't try to debate me on something. Motherfucker, I can't do many things well, but words are my shit. Oh, fuck yeah. What's up, everybody? Stoner Jesus Show, Chapter 1, Verse 38. Happy 420, everybody. It is the 420 special. Welcome to all of those of you who are listening and watching live on Periscope and on Twitter, celebrating this 420 with us. Welcome to everyone listening to the audio on stonerjesus.net, cannabisradio.com, and other places, other platforms, wherever you listen to or watch the show. Thank you for checking us out. It is April 20th, 2018, 420. It's a 420 celebration. With the full 2 hours of the show on video, you're going to become a patron on patreon.com/stonerjesus420. You get the first hour, all the shows we do, the 2 hour shows, streamed live on Twitter and Periscope at stonerjesus420. We normally do them on Sunday nights, but of course it's 420. It's a special day, so we're here doing the show. There's a lot of videos to play for you today, a lot of 420 celebrations going on, a lot of 420 stories to cover. Also, we have This Day in Stoner History in the first hour, along with a voicemail from St. Peter. This fucking computer over here, it's like the Wi-Fi's bad, so I'm not, like, the feed that I'm using to watch the show to see if it's okay is fucked up. I don't know if that's me. Everything looks fine here, but it looks fucked up over here, but my Wi-Fi's fucked up, and hopefully it goes well. There's a lot of people on the internet talking about how awesome 420 is. They're clogging up the lines and shit. Anyway, now, second hour, we have more 420 stuff. Also, a classic interview with the guys from StuffStonersLike.com. And a lot of weed-related videos I've done, obviously. I could have played any of them, but I wanted to go back to 2014, I believe it was, and StuffStonersLike.com. The guys who run that website. We followed each other forever on Twitter since we've both been on here, and, so it's the one I picked. That's the one I'll play at the end of hour 2. Might try to fix this Wi-Fi situation too after we go to break. We don't need this computer for anything other than to make sure the stream is okay. And if the fucking stream doesn't look okay, then that's a problem. So anyway, comment at me on Twitter, whatever. I'll see if let me know if the stream is glitching for you or maybe it's just me. I don't know. It's fucking on my 420. Harsh and my mellow, kid. As the kids say. That's what they say. You're harsh on my mellow, kid. Anyway, this is the Stoner Jesus Show. Chapter 1, verse 38. You can get all the chapter and verse video versions of the show. Patreon.com/stonerjesus420. Now, last week we went to Cancun, Mexico for spring break. If you didn't watch that episode, it's verse 37. Go check it out. See the first hour on Twitter or Periscope if you have Periscope. Or, of course, you can find the audio at stonerjesus.net. Anyway, I told you last week when we were in Cancun, I got word through the grapevine that St. Peter was very pissed that we had gone to Cancun. He's not a fan of us doing things without him. Well, this week, apparently, he left a voicemail and being his very annoying self, as he usually is. It's why I've loved not having him here at the show. He keeps threatening to come back. Well, I don't guess he sees it as a threat, but I do. I see it as a very dire threat that he's going to come back here and do the show. So anyway, I guess he was so pissed off about the spring break thing that he wanted to tell me yet again how pissed off he was This Wi-Fi thing is getting on my nerves. I'm gonna have to check it out during the break. Damn it, harshing my 420 Miller, man. It's blasphemy. Blasphemy on this of all days. He's fucking with me. Who's he? I don't know. Stoner Pops? Maybe he's fucking with my internet connection? He's quite the prankster. Quite the prankster. Anyway, St. Peter left a voicemail. He's pissed about us going to Cancun.
Hey, asshole. Jesus. Hey, Jesus, it's me, Peter. I've been, drinking a little bit. I know it's 420, I'm supposed to be smoking weed, but fuck that. I ain't smoking any weed, I'm drinking. Fuck stupid 420, fuck you, Jesus. I saw your fucking little videos where you were at, the spring break with the show to Cancun last week. And that's some bullshit, Jesus. I begged you for years to go somewhere cool for spring break, and I could turn on the thing, and it's you're in Cancun, Mexico for spring break, and the fucking beach is there, and I could hear the birds chirping or whatever. It really pissed me off. Jesus, we always went somewhere stupid, like the Ohio River or some bullshit. I begged you for years, Jesus, to go somewhere cool. And I'm not there, and then you're off to fucking Cancun or whatever, fucking the bitches and drinking the 40s and whatever, and you fucking left me out, dude. It's bullshit. I'm gonna be back here soon, Jesus. We're gonna do some cool shit, and you're gonna take me with you to do the cool shit, because I want to do that cool shit too. I want to do the cool shit in Cancun, but I couldn't do the cool shit in Cancun because you didn't take me to Cancun to do the cool shit, and that's bullshit. Jesus. So, yeah. So, then we're gonna do cool shit. Not dumb shit. Cool shit. Not the dumb shit you usually have me do. That's another thing, Jesus. I'm doing less of that dumb shit when I get back too.
Oh my God.
I gotta go.
Yeah, let's go.
I guess I'm gonna do that. I forgot. I gotta drink more. There we go. I gotta drink more.
Good.
Asshole. We're going to Cancun, bitch.
No.
Fuck you, Jesus. Yes.
Oh, there was more. Oh, wow. There was a minute and 57 seconds, and it just seemed like so long. It seemed like it was such a long voicemail. Oh, man. It's a lot. Think about having that voice by you, in your ear, all the time, every day. Oh, fuck. That boring, just droning on, and the constantly repeating himself and rephrasing himself in different ways. All with that awful fucking voice. God damn it. Between him and the Wi-Fi on this computer, my buzz is being, my mellow's being harshed. Totally harsh, dude. Totally. Coming up, we have This Date in Stoner History. Segment we haven't done in a while. We're bringing that shit back. Special 420 edition. Also, we're going to do some 420 videos, including what to do if you're too high. Some very important advice from some lady on the internet. I don't know. I mean, if some lady on the internet is not an authority on what to do if you're too high, then I don't know. I don't know what we're all doing here. If some random woman on the internet can't give you good advice about what to do if you're too high, quote unquote, we got all that coming up. Stoner Jesus Show, Chapter 1, Verse 38. It's a 420 celebration. If you're watching on Periscope or Twitter or whatever, if you're on Periscope, of course, click those hearts. If you're on Twitter, retweet, like. I guess likes, I guess you can do something with those now. I don't know. I guess that makes it show up in people's feeds. It's hard to tell what's going on. Retweet is better. I do know that. Been on Twitter 9 years. They keep changing shit. But I know retweets put it in front of your people. So go check that out. The retweet option. It's much better than the like option. At least in my expertise. I haven't been on Twitter for a while. Retweets. Hearts on Periscope. I have no idea what that means. I don't know. If you get 1 million hearts, does it mean anything? Probably not. I think I have 23,000. Does that mean anything? Absolutely not. Of course it doesn't. But give them anyway, because it's cool. They float up in the air, in front of my face. It's hearts. Look at that, man. 420 hearts. Hit the hearts If you love 420, if you're high right now, hit the hearts. That's right. Now it just seemed like a DJ. Yeah, hit them hearts, man. This has gone on long enough. Stoner Jesus Show, Chapter 1, Verse 38. 420 celebration. We have this date in Stoner history coming up. It's very, very important. Whoops. I almost screwed something up there. It's very important that you know these things. I bring you nothing but good, solid, pertinent, practical information, especially on 420. Stoner Jesus Show. We'll be back, Dick Nuggets.
The Stoner Jesus Show on CannabisRadio.com.
Hello, everyone. Stoner Jesus here to tell you about another awesome Stoner Jesus Show sponsor, Cannabis Seeds USA. Check out that Cannabis Seeds USA banner on stonerjesus.net. Let me ask you a question. Do you live in a state where it's legal to grow? There's lots of them. There's dozens now, medical and recreational states. Do you need seeds? Do you need seeds shipped in the U.S.? Well, check out Cannabis Seeds USA. Click their banner on stonerjesus.net. They got indoor and outdoor seeds. They have tons of strains. They have hybrid. They have sativa. They have gut. Everything you need. OG Kush, Sour Diesel, Grape Ape. They got single seeds. They got packs. Click that Cannabis Seeds USA banner on stonerjesus.net. If you live in a legal state and you need seeds shipped in the U.S., you need to check out Cannabis Seeds USA. Go click their banner on stonerjesus.net and check them out. Cannabis Seeds USA. Hello, my children. Stoner Jesus here to tell you about another great sponsor of the Stoner Jesus Show, NextBardo.com. Check out that headshot banner on stonerjesus.net. They don't have just glass. They have a full line of smoking products, including wood pipes, metal pipes, roll your own supplies, pouches, storage, grinders, dab rigs, water pipes, vaporizers, and more. An amazing variety. Check out nextbardo.com. That's NEXTBARDO.com. Or simply click their banner on stonerjesus.net to check them out. There's free shipping on all domestic orders over $20 and free shipping and a free gift with orders over $50. They offer worldwide shipping. Make sure you use discount code STONERJesus. That's all one word, STONERJesus, to get 10% off your first order at nextbardo.com. 21 and older, please. Click that headshot banner on stonerjesus.net. Make sure you use discount code STONERJesus. Stoner Jesus, all one word, and get 10% off your first order at Next Bardo. Check them out, another awesome sponsor of the Stoner Jesus Show.
Get informed, get inspired, and get connected on NCIA's Cannabis Industry Voice. Mondays on demand, only on CannabisRadio.com.
Cannabis use isn't the only thing growing, so are we. Grow with us. CannabisRadio.com.
Cannabis concentrates have been around for hundreds of centuries. In 19th century America, extracts mixed with other herbs were sold as a miracle cure. Now, Apex Supercritical has elevated the science of extraction into the 21st century. Apex Supercritical is the leader in CO2 extraction, which is the cleanest, safest, and purest way to extract plant oils. ROI in as little as 3 weeks. Our cost-effective systems are fully automated with an industry-leading 3-year warranty. And if we don't have your system in stock, we can build one in as little as 4 weeks, bringing CO2 extraction to the masses. Learn more at APEKSSupercritical.com. 4-week build excludes high production systems.
At Alternative Vibes, our core values of quality, loyalty, respect, and honesty guides us in our mission to help families find peace and harmony through our products and services. Whether you are looking for a more natural way of living, shopping essential oils, topicals, and edibles, or searching for a path towards achieving your goals, we are your choice. Learn more about our complete line of natural products and solutions at AlternativeVibes.com. Bringing quality of living to life. AlternativeVibes.com. The following CannabisRadio.com program contains explicit language and content that can be considered graphic and offensive. This program is not suitable for all audiences, and the opinions expressed do not reflect those of CannabisRadio.com, its staff, management, or sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
Ugh. Fucking technical issues with the playback. I fear a lot of people on Periscope and Twitter and shit aren't seeing us. If you're all having the same issues that I'm having, which, I don't know. I don't know. At the very least, it'll be on replay. It'll be on podcast at stonerjesus.net. Of course, the full 2-hour video of the show you can find by becoming a patron, patreon.com/stonerjesus420. It is chapter 1, verse 38, our 420 special. Happy 420 to everyone out there. Yeah, this computer is just not connecting to the Wi-Fi. There's something wrong. I don't know. So this computer's out. If you're trying to contact me on Twitter or whatever, I'll check shit during the break. If you're commenting on Periscope, I can't see that shit. My Wi-Fi is fucked up. But this what I'm doing the show on is hardwired to the internet. So hopefully, so far, that doesn't seem to be a problem. Because I got very important stuff going on. Just I'm trying to ruin it. Got a bunch of videos to play here in the first hour and in the second hour. Again, if you want the second hour on video, to see all the stuff we're talking about, patreon.com/stonerjesus420. Become a patron of the show. It'd be awesome if you help support us. Also, click our sponsor banners on stonerjesus.net. It's another way to help us. On stonerjesus.net, there's also links to all of my social media, a bunch of past episodes, all that shit. How you find the show live. You get all the live streams are all on one page. Just all kinds of stuff. It's great. stonerjesus.net. Any info on the show that you need, including our sponsors, click their banners at stonerjesus.net. Now, segment we haven't done in a while. This date in stoner history. This date in stoner history sounds like what it is. Go back in history to a date where a momentous milestone occurred in stoner history and then tell you the story in a segment called This Date in Stoner History. So, it's a very succinct summary of how the segment came to be. One of the oldest segments in Stoner Jesus show history goes all the way back to with Stoner Jesus pickup lines and, well, that's it. Those are the oldest ones. I'll rate the bait. We used to rate the bait back in the day. Old segments. This date in stoner history has survived. Anyway, in this date in stoner history, we're going back to 2002. It was April 20th, 2002. This dude named Larry lived in Georgia. Him and 3 of his buddies, their names aren't important. It doesn't matter. Larry's name is barely important, but he was the leader. So, Larry and his 3 buddies in Georgia. It was April 20th, 2002. It was just several months, just like what, 7 months after 9/11. Brutal day in American history. If you don't know about 9/11, 2001, we'll go look it up. I mean, fuck. I'm not a history teacher. What I'm talking about is April 20th, 2002. Larry and his buddies, they were still pissed. They were still sad. They were still depressed. They were still, they wanted to do something. They wanted to do something to recognize what happened on 9/11. But what could they do? There was 4 dudes in Georgia. But they knew in a couple weeks when all this conversation started, between the friends, that in a few weeks, 420 was coming up. They had heard about 420. They heard some, underground people were celebrating it. It was cool. It was about weed. And if there was one thing that Larry and his buddies loved, maybe even more than their awesome, awesome country, Go America, was weed. And they wanted to somehow combine the two. What could they do that could combine weed and to celebrate 9/11 as an event? Well, that's when Larry got the idea for the Twin Tower joints. That's right. The Twin Tower joints. 2 joints that looked like the World Trade Center, the Twin Towers. They would be side by side, the Twin Tower joints. Now, this effort was going to take a lot of engineering. There was a lot of designing involved. Larry and his friends really got into this shit. Design these 2 towers. And, of course, they had to decide, well, how are you going to smoke 2 towers? Well, you can't really smoke 2 towers because they're vertical. They're not horizontal. They're vertical. So how are they going to do it? Well, of course, they decided on the hot box. They would do it in Larry's garage. Inside Larry's garage, the hot box, the 2 Twin Tower joints. Now, how were you going to set them on fire? Well, how else would you set the Twin Tower joints on fire, but taking little paper airplanes and lighting them on fire and throwing them into the buildings. Sorry, the joints. You throw enough of these flaming planes into the Twin Tower joints and they will light on fire, they will burn, they will fill the garage, and they will hotbox the garage with the Twin Tower joints. And that's what they did for weeks. They designed, they built these two massive square joints on like a plywood base, full of weed, massive. If you're watching the video, you see my hands. Probably gives you absolutely no idea of the size. I don't know how much, because my hands are much closer to the camera. My face, like this, like this, big. They were big. They were big like the Twin Towers. On 4/20/2002, him and his friends started lighting paper airplanes on fire and throwing them into the Twin Tower joints until the Twin Tower joints lit aflame and filled the garage with the sweet, sweet healing smoke of Mary Jane. Larry and his friends, through all their hard work, they set a stoner milestone. That's why they're part of this day in stoner history. They celebrated the wondrousness of America by building Twin Tower joints and lighting them on fire with little flaming paper airplanes. And Larry and his friends proved something else that day. They proved that the destruction of the Twin Tower joints was indeed an inside job. Thank you. Thank you. I know you're out there cheering for me. You may be saying, hey, that was a long way to go for that joke. Well, you're probably right. But I think the trip was worth it. Besides, it's a good story. Larry and his friends, they were great. Very important things. They went on to very important things. Not as important as that. Therefore, not important enough for me to relate to you. But they went on to more important things. Well, less important things, actually. Stoner Jesus Show. Chapter 1, verse 38. Happy 420, everyone. I'm going to try to get this damn Wi-Fi on this other computer working. It's really, really annoying me. Well, I will not connect. What the problem is, I don't know if it's a 420 thing. All the stoners are packing the internet superhighway, as it used to be called. Nobody calls it anymore. The internet superhighway. What happened to that? It was good. Now it says it's connected. Let's see. Holy crap, man. Yeah, I'm getting notifications now. So if you're watching this show on Twitter, tweet at me, StonerJesus420. You can, of course, email the show, StonerJesus420@gmail.com. We're on Facebook, all my social media. The important ones are linked to StonerJesus.net. All information on the show can be found at StonerJesus.net. Go check that shit out. Coming up, we got some videos, including some video from San Francisco. Also, what to do if you're too high. It's very important on this day to know what to do if you just get to be too high. You have this lady from the internet to talk you down from it. All that's coming up. I'll go retweet and give the hearts too. Stoner Jesus Show, Chapter 1, verse 38. The 420 special. Happy 420. Everyone, we'll be back, yo.
The Stoner Jesus Show on CannabisRadio.com.
The Stoner Jesus Show is brought to you in part by Hemptations.com and PlanetEverywhere.com. They got a lot of awesome stuff for you to check out. But don't just take my word for it. Let Beach, the owner of Hemptations, tell you all about it.
It's a very large selection of hemp goods, everything from reusable coffee filters to frisbees, bandanas, everything Planet Everywhere on the site is made in Cincinnati, Ohio, made locally. We also have other retail products from our cosmetics, Earthly Body product, bags on the retail site. Again, anybody local in Cincinnati can go to Hemptations.com and get the info on the stores. Planet Everywhere is .com is our retail site. You can hit me up on Hemptation Beach or like my Facebook page, Hemptations or Hemptations 2. I'm on Twitter, Google, I'm on the internet everywhere, just like everyone. We love to hear from people all over the world, positive things about industrial hemp. That's what I do. That's what we do. Largest selection of industrial hemp on the planet in the stores. And I'd like to grow that inventory to be able to say that I haven't actually checked out all the other hemp retail spots to see if we have the largest amount on our Planet Everywhere, but it's a fair selection.
And as Beach always says,
having temptations.
Introducing Blue Moon CBD, straight from the bluegrass of Kentucky. With our special nano emulsion process, you'll not only get the best CBD available, you'll get more of it. Not all CBD is the same. It's your body. It's your choice. Get relief from inflammation, anxiety, and stress. Go to www.bluemoonhemp.com and use code HEMP420 for a 20% discount on your order. Balance your body. Balance your life. Make it Blue Moon CBD.
Tommy Chong is ready to cut through the smoke and change the tone of Tilk Radio.
All you have to do is decriminalize. We don't need a government regulation to tell us this is good pot, that's bad pot. We don't need any of that.
The Tommy Chong Podcast, only on CannabisRadio.com.
Welcome to my world. The smoke is rising, and the next crop of podcasts devoted to cannabis providers and enthusiasts are ready to be harvested. Welcome to the Cannabis Radio Network, founded by respected rainmakers who have been producing award-winning podcasts for over a decade. Industry headlines, business updates, medical reports, marketing, and e-commerce education rolled up perfectly for your consumption. Let's grow together. The Cannabis Radio Network. CannabisRadio.com.
The next generation of vaporizers has arrived. Vuber vaporizers are blazing the way with unparalleled technology for oil, concentrate, or dry flower pens. Providing unsurpassed customer service and expert craftsmanship, Vuber vaporizers use cutting-edge technology, providing a power-packed, smoother vapor with a lifetime guarantee. Experience vaporizing the way it was meant to be. The Vuber way.
The following CannabisRadio.com program contains explicit language and content that can be considered graphic and offensive. This program is not suitable for all audiences, and the opinions expressed do not reflect those of CannabisRadio.com, its staff, management, or sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. Stoner Jesus Show, Chapter 1, Verse 38 is the 420 special. Happy 420, everybody. Those of you checking us out on Twitter and Periscope on the live stream, thank you. Usually do this Sunday nights on Twitter and on Periscope. Of course, stonerjesus.net for all information on the show. If you want the full 2-hour video of the show, we'll do hour 2 after we get done with this hour. Of course, hour 2 follows hour 1. Isn't that amazing? Well, check. If you want the full video, patreon.com/stonerjesus420. Become a patron of the show so you get the full 2-hour video every week. All the chapter and verse videos on demand, and help out the show. You can also help out the show by checking out our sponsor banners on stonerjesus.net. Now, we have many videos about 420. I put out a call on Twitter for people's like personal celebrations or personal videos that they took. They might have put on YouTube to send me a link, but I realize, as it is most years, people are, having a good time on 420. Most of them aren't uploading to YouTube. Most of those videos will be uploaded the next few days of people taking 420 videos and putting them on YouTube. So if people still tweet them after the show is done at me, I will retweet those YouTube videos to thank those people for participating. So let's get into it. 420, bitches.
All right, from the hot list to the pot list. Yes, tomorrow's date is 420, a number that's become the symbol of marijuana. There's no denying the exploding business and cultural influence of weed, so let's look at 420 by the numbers.
Let's do it.
Weed, man, what's up, weed?
Ah, yes. The movie Half-Baked seemed to foretell the fact that marijuana would be the #1 fastest growing industry in the U.S.
I got whoever's next.
With sales around $10 billion in 2017. How did the number 420 get its significance? By most accounts, 420 was the time to meet and smoke. The number has repeatedly, of course, found its way into pop culture. In Fast Times at Ridgemont High, which cast Sean Penn as a stoner, the final score of the game was 42-0. There's even an episode of Family Guy named 420. And on $100,000 Pyramid, Snoop Dogg displayed his uncanny knowledge of telephone country codes.
And it's the country code for the Czech Republic. 420, baby.
Among the almost 1,000 synonyms for marijuana on Urban Thesaurus are wizard cabbage, snickle fritz, dankrupt.
Snickle fritz? Never heard anybody say that. I think dankrupt refers to like not having any weed, but continue.
Uncle Gary, Snoochie Boochie, and one more from the movie Half Baked.
Snoochie Boochie.
Yes.
See, Maui Wowie's a strain.
Half Baked also seems to certify research that pot smokers eat an average of 600 more calories per day.
Pizzas, we need 2 big pizzas, man. Everything on them.
On the other hand, 1/3 of U.S. cannabis crops are grown indoors, and that takes a lot of electricity. In fact, enough to power 1.7 million homes. The energy needed to produce a single joint is enough to make 18 pints of beer. There are over 2,500 marijuana business licenses just in Colorado. More than 900 of them are for dispensaries, and that's more than Starbucks, McDonald's, and 7-Elevens combined. And check out this Girl Scout. She sold over 300 boxes of cookies in 6 hours outside a dispensary. You know what they say, location, location, location.
That is indeed what they say. So there's a little overview. For those of you who needed an overview, or a rather superficial one at that. But nonetheless, it is, it's 420. This next one is, I guess it was this morning on a news channel in San Francisco. They're talking about the upcoming gathering on San Francisco's famous Hippie Hill.
It's Friday, April 20th, and today Bay Area pot enthusiasts are about to celebrate the first 420 since marijuana became legal in California. I'm Michelle Griego.
And I'm Ann Makovic in for Kenny. And as KPIX 5's Katie Nielsen explains, the new law could bring out some newcomers, and the city is getting ready for some big crowds.
They're expecting record crowds here at Hippie Hill in Golden Gate Park. And this year, the city is actually teaming up with a private sponsor to make sure everything goes smoothly. They're expecting 15,000 people to pack the park today. The sponsor is chipping in $200,000 to pay for additional security, portable bathrooms, and extra trash cans. They're also paying for a mile-long fence around the area to help contain the celebrations.
Oh, yeah.
Our task is to try to mitigate and remediate the impacts of 12 to 15,000
big words,
people
son.
Showing up.
With all the people heading to the park today, organizers say they're bracing for big crowds, traffic, and also some smoke. People are going to be able to smoke recreational marijuana if they're over the age of 18 inside of the fencing that was put up here. But
it's weird. I wonder if she got that right. It's been legalized for adults 21 years and older. Why would they put the age of those in the park and inside the fence at 18? I don't know. I have to further research that. I don't know if that number is correct.
Marijuana is still illegal in public. San Francisco PD going to have plenty of officers on hand here. The event goes from 9 to 5. Live at Golden Gate Park, Katie Nielsen, KPIX 5.
9 to 5. Working hard, motherfuckers. Yeah, that's right. So that was what was going on in San Francisco. Now, the last video we're going to do here in hour one, which is a pretty short hour, but, I got stuff to do. There's stuff going on. I guess I could play one of the videos from the next hour. So it really wouldn't matter. But no, fuck that. We'll see. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in. Anyway, it's 420. Maybe you've partaken a little bit too much, and you have found that elusive area that is known as too high. Well, here's some, as promised, some random lady from the internet to tell you what to do about that.
Hey there, champ. A friend told me you got a little too high. I'm sorry, pal. This sucks. You may feel like you've gone permanently insane, or like you're dead. Here's the good news. You're alive, and your sanity is probably intact.
Word.
You're just really, really high.
Life hacker.
The first thing you should know is you're safe. No one ever overdosed on cannabis, and you won't be the first. It's going to be okay. You might be feeling way too high for a few hours, but let's not focus on that now. Time has probably lost all meaning for you anyway. So here we are, and everything's going to be all right. You're real. You know what helps? A fresh breeze. Why not open a window?
It's true.
You can even go for a little walk. No one's looking at you, I promise.
Stay hydrated.
Are you hydrated? Weed can give you a serious case of cottonmouth, so drink up.
It's true.
You're not going to die from overhydration. Water is good for you. You're doing great.
I love how positive she is. You're doing great, champ. You got this. You got this. Oh, buddy, friend, pal, you are doing awesome.
Got one of these beauties lying around? Lemon pulp, zest, and peels are full of terpenes, which can help regulate THC levels. A glass of fresh lemonade may be just what you need. Hey, let's visit your spice cabinet. Got any fresh peppercorns? There are chemicals in peppercorns that can help bring you down from a high. Grind some of these little guys. Give them a sniff. Don't worry if you sneeze a couple of times. Your brains are still in your head. You're good. Hey, sweetie, you know what helps? A nice sitcom. Nothing too fast-paced or complicated. May I suggest going through the back catalog of Friends? Laughing is fun.
Friends is an odd suggestion for 420, but yeah, whatever, man.
Are you freaking out all by yourself? Oh, that won't do. It's time to call a trusted friend.
There you go.
Talking things through can do wonders and remind you that you're a person and not just a cloud of terrifying thoughts. Feel free to watch this video as many times as you want. Nothing bad will happen as a result, little buddy. You're going to be okay. Isn't that right?
The fuck is she rubbing?
That's right.
She's rubbing something. I don't know. That was weird. It was like a potato, but not a potato. Something other than a potato. I think since we've done this first hour pretty quickly, we'll take a video from the second hour. In Hyde Park, England, they had a 420 celebration, and more of these videos are online. There's one a little bit later as well, in hour 2. This guy asking stoned people at Hyde Park questions. But about 11:20 Eastern time, I guess it was, in the United States, was 420 in England. So there were some 420 celebration videos up on YouTube by the time we did the show. This is like a 10-minute video, so obviously not going to watch the whole thing. This is some random dude at Hyde Park, in Hyde Park, England. And after a minute or two, you realize he's not that entertaining. And why? Why are you going to stream your shit or put it on YouTube if you're just not, I don't know. Let's see. Let's watch together. It's dope music.
Alrighty then. We're at fucking Hyde Park, 420.
Narration's good. Do that.
Let's follow this guy.
Let's follow this guy. That's good. That's good for a video. Some could happen.
It's clearing out now. I didn't have a chance to record earlier because I was so busy enjoying myself.
Translation was too high to turn on the fucking camera. Come on, dude. Get your shit together. You're chronicling history.
Skating. I got the skates today, and I've lost the people I was with. I think the battery's dead. So it's lone wolf time. Just the way I like it.
Voices. That's always good for a video. I guess it's basically watching him.
Do a quick panorama shot.
Him wandering around.
This is all emptied out now. This was all completely packed earlier.
I love that. This trust me, earlier before I started videoing, this place was packed. There was all kinds of crazy, fun, cool shit going on. But this is when I decided to start recording right now.
It's a walk-in street. I'm just going to follow this guy with the speaker. He's just preaching.
Why you don't follow that guy? Now if that guy turned around and be like, what the fuck you doing?
Hello, Optimus Moose. How you doing?
What does that mean? What? It's an English reference I don't get.
Right about now.
Okay. Alright, I can't take any more of that. Whew. Now I'm glad I got rid of that. I'm glad I didn't taint hour 2 with that. Anyway, chapter 1, verse 38. Thanks everybody for checking out the first hour. Go check out the second hour. Audio on stonerjesus.net. And of course, with the full 2-hour video of the show, patreon.com/stonerjesus420. Become a patron of the show. That would be awesome of you. For watching the live stream on Twitter, Periscope, thank you. Happy 420, everybody. This has been chapter 1, verse 38. April 20th, 2018. We're going to get up out this bitch, as the kids say. Gotta get the music. Wow, a lot of fucking shit on here. Gotta clear away some of these videos. Holy crap, man, there's a lot going on. All information on the show and more. stonerjesus.net. All our social media. Go follow us on all that stuff. Now, go to hour 2. We got more 420 videos. We have our interview with StuffStonersLike.com, the guys from that, from back in the day, a classic interview, and more. The chapter 1, verse 38, a 420 special, hour 2. This is the end of hour 1. Thanks, everybody. Go keep spreading the word about stonerjesus.net. And as always, peace, bitches.
The following CannabisRadio.com program contains explicit language and content that can be considered graphic and offensive. This program is not suitable for all audiences, and the opinions expressed do not reflect those of CannabisRadio.com, its staff, management, or sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
And now, St. Peter's audition for the Cottonelle Wipes commercial.
Yeah, I'm here to talk to you about your bum. I'm gonna talk to you about your bum. I mean, do you wipe your bum? What? Do you use wet stuff to wipe your bum? That wasn't very good, was it? Okay, let's try it again. Do I have to say bum? Do I have to say bum? I can't say ass. Can I say ass? No. Wipe your bum. Oh, God, okay. Let's talk about your bum on Facebook. With Cottonelle Wipes. Take these wipes and go in the bathroom and wipe your ass and then come back out and tell them, I'm sorry, your bum. Go wipe your bum and tell me, okay, let's try it again. Take these wipes and go in the bathroom and wipe your bum and then come out and give me a report on how your bum wiping went. Because that's not creepy at all, right? That wasn't very good, was it? Maybe less sarcasm. All right, let's go again. This is St. Peter for Cottonelle Wipes. Wipe your dirty bum and it won't be dirty anymore because you got wet stuff to wipe it with instead of dry stuff. What? I thought that was pretty good. All right, let's try it again. I'm St. Peter and I want to talk about your bum. Please tell me all about your bum. The ins and outs, if you will, of your bum. What? Oh, ins and outs. Oh, I get it. Ins and outs of your bum. Okay, we can't use that one. Let's go again. Hello, this is St. Peter. I want to talk to you about something very important. I want to talk to you about your bum. I want to talk to you about your bum very publicly on Facebook. So please, talk about your bum on the Cottonelle Wipes page on Facebook. Wipe your bum. Your bum is dirty. You're using toilet paper. Wipe your bum. God damn it, for Christ's sake, wipe your motherfucking bum. Oh, yeah, okay. A little amped up there. Got a little amped up. Let's try one more time. Your butt is dirty. Cottonelle wipes are clean. Wipe your bum until it's clean. That's pretty good. I nailed that shit. Like I did your mom last night. Fucking hey, yo.
Oh, this is kind of cool.
You can put your weed in there.
Oh, check this out.
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. A lot of people don't realize this, but you can put your weed in there.
This is the Stoner Jesus Show on CannabisRadio.com.
It's my Greg here, Poontang, if I can use a medical term.
Man, oh man.
You're gay. There's no fags in the church.
Oh, yeah.
Holy crap. Don't try to debate me on something. Motherfucker, I can't do many things well, but words are my shit. Yes, indeed, words are my shit. Welcome, everybody. Stoner Jesus Show, Chapter 1, Verse 38. Happy 420, everybody. This is Hour 2. If you missed Hour 1 of our 420 special, go check it out on stonerjesus.net. Find the audio and the video versions of Hour 1. If you want the full 2 hours on video, of course, you have to be a patron on Patreon. Patreon.com/stonerjesus420. See the full 2 hours of every episode, all the chapter and verse shows that are on video. Check it out. Patreon.com/stonerjesus420. We do the first hour live, free on Twitter and Periscope at stonerjesus420. We did so tonight. We usually do it on Sunday nights at stonerjesus420 on Twitter and Periscope. If you want to check us out during those times, it'll be awesome. Like I said, become a patron of the show. Help us out with the show by becoming a patron, or click those sponsor banners on stonerjesus.net. Check out our social media on stonerjesus.net. Follow us if you're on those social media networks, or get on those social media networks and then follow us. If you're on Facebook, search Disciples of Stoner Jesus on Facebook to join our hardcore fan group. All the hardcore fans of the show congregate, if they're on Facebook, Disciples of Stoner Jesus on Facebook. Go check out the group. Check out our page on Facebook. All of that different shit. We are celebrating 420. It's April 20th, 2018. Had a lot of 420 videos we talked about in the first hour. Now here in Hour 2, we have more videos of 420. Now this next video is like a almost 2 hour live stream from Ottawa today. It's more of an activism type thing that was going on in Ottawa, Canada. They're expected to legalize marijuana for recreational purposes in Canada. That vote is supposedly going to come later in summer, maybe closer to fall. Last I heard of 2018. Anyway, this is some of the live stream, the 420 live stream from Ottawa, Canada today.
We've got Ms. Jillian with an ever strong, ever present message.
It's a little choppy. If it looks a little choppy to you, that's not your computer. That's just the way it recorded.
Come on, guys, let's
They're
give a
streaming
hand
live on
for
YouTube,
all these
I guess.
wonderful people that are coming up here and speaking to you, taking the time out of her day. Let's get Jillian.
Go ahead, Jillian.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh, man.
Smells really good up here.
I'm very happy to introduce, speaking for the second time, 2 years in a row. Type it up.
This is a really messed up live stream.
Smells really good up here. Well,
Didn't seem this messed up the first time
I'm
around.
very happy to introduce, speaking for the second time,
What?
2 years in a row. Type it up.
My name is Jill.
Wow. I just realized that. I guess I didn't realize it earlier. The audio of this video is like on a constant loop. That is bizarre.
I'm a chronic pain patient, and I'm 2.5 years green.
Okay. I guess they fixed it early on and they got into her speech. Holy crap.
I am an opiate survivor. I withdrew from over 10 years of opiate use, prescribed to treat chronic pain. Codeine, OxyContin, Percocet, morphine, fentanyl. I am a cannabis success story.
Wow. It's a lot.
I need this. I don't know if you go. Sorry. Actually, I'm going to switch sides here so I can lean. There we go.
Trying to work her cane into the... She's got to
I
stand.
got off several prescriptions for antidepressant, anti-anxiety, anti-inflammatory, antacid, hormones, sleeping pills. I am a cannabis success story. I no longer experience suicidal thoughts. I am a cannabis success story. I am better able to cope with my disabilities. I am a cannabis success story. I can better manage my pain. I am a cannabis success story.
Hell yeah.
I quit weight loss surgery. I had to balance my thoughts to balance out my scales. I lost weight. These are my pants.
Here's a better picture of the crowd. Oh, a little picture in picture. There you go. They start to get their crap together later in the live stream. We're checking out the live stream from Ottawa, Canada, from 420 today. Like I said, it's almost 2 hours long, so let's check out a couple videos of it. But a little picture in picture of the speech and the crowd filling up. Nice.
Today, I'm half the person I used to be. We'll call this the better half. I am a cannabis success story. Singer-songwriter Alanis Morissette describes, as an artist, there's a sweet jump-starting quality to cannabis. As an artist and graphic designer, that sweet jump-starting quality also elevates clarity for me. It's that clarity that inspired me, okay, I'm gonna break down, to seek much-needed support to cultivate an intimate balance of body, mind, and soul. She is my mentor, my confidant, and sometimes boss. Thank you, Wanda. You really are a wicked best friend. My book title so far should be Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll. Woo! But not necessarily in that order. The rock and roll part of my life relates to years of design, marketing, and business development in the entertainment industry.
So anyway, you get the point. That was what was going on in Ottawa today. Got a couple more videos coming up after the break. Including this guy was at Hyde Park and apparently asking stoners a bunch of questions. And it turned out funny on this guy's voice. His accent's hard to follow. If you're not used to an English accent, he talks really fast and like really high-pitched at times. And it's just, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. So we'll try to keep up together here after the break. Get ready here. There we go. As I said, check out our sponsor banners on stonerjesus.net. They're awesome. If you want the full 2 hours on video, patreon.com/stonerjesus420. We'll be back, bitches.
The Stoner Jesus Show on Cannabis
How many
Radio.
months in the calendar? 28 days.
That was wrong. Did that wrong. Hello, my children. Stoner Jesus here to tell you about another great sponsor of the Stoner Jesus Show, NextBardo.com. Check out that headshot banner on StonerJesus.net. They don't have just glass. They have a full line of smoking products, including wood pipes, metal pipes, roll-your-own supplies, pouches, storage, grinders, dab bricks, water pipes, vaporizers, and more. An amazing variety. Check out NextBardo.com. That's NextBardo.com. Or simply click their banner on StonerJesus.net to check them out. There's free shipping on all domestic orders over $20 and free shipping and a free gift with orders over $50. They offer worldwide shipping. Make sure you use discount code StonerJesus. That's all one word, StonerJesus, to get 10% off your first order at NextBardo.com. 21 and older, please. Click that headshot banner on StonerJesus.net. Make sure you use discount code StonerJesus. StonerJesus, all one word, and get 10% off your first order at Next Bardo. Check them out, another awesome sponsor of the Stoner Jesus Show.
Ignite the conversation on some trending topics along the Cannabis Radio social media network. Join our crew of thousands on our Cannabis Radio page on Facebook or at Canna Radio, C-A-N-N-A Radio on Twitter. Plus, look for our Facebook and Google Plus pages for all of our original programs and connect with Dr. Dina, Kyle Cushman, Dr. Mitch Earlywine, Nurse Heather, Doc Rob, the hosts of Ganjapreneur, and more. Connect with the growing Cannabis Radio social crusade at Canna Radio on Twitter or search for Cannabis Radio on Facebook, Google Plus, and Instagram and grow with us.
Introducing 420 Cloud, ignited by MSIG, one of the fastest growing social apps around. The only app you'll need for all things cannabis. Find the latest cannabis news, videos, and stories, ranging from business and tech to sports and medicine. Start your career in cannabis by seeking, identifying, and applying for jobs through our expansive listings. For businesses, 420cloud.com features a full-scale cross-channel network, monetizing high traffic for big data conversion and analytics. Download 420 Cloud now from the iTunes Store or Google Play. MSIG.com is a publicly listed company on the OTC, symbol MCIG.
Learning the benefits of proper nutrition, supplementation, and personal development to live a healthy and abundant life. Awaken, adjust, and aspire. High on Healthy. Mondays on demand. Only on CannabisRadio.com.
Cannabis Confidential with Dr. Dina. Candid.
I want to give you the inside story.
Captivating.
I want to introduce you to my kind and amazingly talented friends.
Compelling.
We get to meet some of the most amazing cannabis activists and warriors around.
Listen in as medical marijuana pioneer Dr. Dina shares never-before-heard stories, chats with cannabis insiders and celebrity friends, and provides invaluable perspective and insight into one of the fastest-growing industries in the world.
I want to share with you what was once confidential information. Let's expose the truth, discuss the issues, and learn the facts.
Cannabis Confidential, only on CannabisRadio.com.
The following CannabisRadio.com program contains explicit language and content that can be considered graphic and offensive. This program is not suitable for all audiences, and the opinions expressed do not reflect those of CannabisRadio.com, its staff, management, or sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
Yeah, welcome back, everybody. Stoner Jesus Show, Chapter 1, Verse 38, our 420 special. This is Hour 2. Happy 420, everyone. Coming up after this segment, we have my classic interview with the guys from StuffStonersLike.com. If you've never seen that, check out that website. Go check it out. StuffStonersLike.com. About 4 years ago, I interviewed them. We followed each other since like 2009 on Twitter. So I had those guys on the show. As I said in Hour 1, there's obviously a lot of weed-related interviews that I could have used. That's an older one, and it's someone that, an OG as far as being on the internet and being on Twitter and being part of all this. as we celebrate 420. So my classic interview with the guys from Stuff Stoners Like. I think it was just one, though. I can't remember. I can't remember what we talked about. It was so long ago. From so many shows since then. It may have just been one of the guys. I know there's two, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I probably got all that wrong. It's probably all wrong information I've just given you. Well, that's what you come here for. You want that all wrong information. I got that stuff for you. Absolutely. Anyway, going back to the 420 videos, going back to Hyde Park in England. Like I said, they're earlier in the time zone, so some of the videos from 420 and Hyde Park are popping up on YouTube. Not so much from the States yet. Like I said, if you tweet me your 420 celebration video, the YouTube link, at StonerJesus420, I will retweet it since I didn't get it in time to do on the show. Anyway, here's some guy. I guess he has a regular channel. He's very hard to understand, so try to keep up. If you can't, well, just enjoy what you can understand. Act like the rest of it is just some foreign language. Even though he is speaking English. But it's, England English as opposed to American English. It's about a 10-minute video. We are not going to listen to all of it. But it's some guy with a YouTube channel asking stoners on 420, I guess, questions that they should be able to answer. I don't know.
It's a leap year, none of them. So unless it's a leap year, there are no 28 days. No. Is that what you say? Yeah, that is true. When did World War III end? 60s, 70s, or 80s? 60s? No.
World War III. See, he smashes a lot of words together.
60s?
60s. No, 60s.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
100%?
Yeah.
You're right,
Oh, really?
World War III definitely ended in the 60s.
Apparently he's all about bants on YouTube, all about bants on Twitter. Kind of a condescending dude. Let's see if he gets more condescending as time goes on. Dope tunes.
Yo, what is going on, guys? All about banter, bringing you guys a brand new video on the channel, and today
that's what I'm talking about. That was like 40 words in 3 seconds.
Today I'm doing trick questions part 5, I think it is. Today I am at Hyde Park 420 edition. You already know how we do. If this is the first time you're seeing my face on your screen, make sure to smash that big
how we do. Make sure you smash that subscribe
button down below and drop a like if you guys did enjoy. With that being said, let's see what Hyde Park has to say to this. Peace. When did World War III end? The 60s, 70s, or 80s? Actually, no, you know what, yeah? Because you're smart, this was for her. I'm not...
World War III. When World War III end? The 60s, 70s, 80s?
Say you're dumb, but you're smart. Alright.
I'm very slow. Like...
it's fine, take your time.
Okay, cool.
Alright, when did World War III end? 60s, 70s, or 80s?
Say that again?
When did World War III end? 60s, 70s, or 80s?
Say it again and much slower.
60s? No, 80s.
60s? 80s.
Oh, 60s. No, 60s.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
100%?
Yeah.
You're right, you know?
Oh, really?
World War III definitely ended in the 60s.
Oh, that was a guess.
Yeah.
She's gassed.
World War III.
There was no World War III.
Oh, there wasn't?
There was no World
there was only World War II in oh my days.
Oh my days. I'm here with man like
Adam.
Adam.
Yeah.
I like that name. What could you never eat for breakfast?
Potatoes.
Potatoes?
Yeah, mate.
What else? Well, that's wrong, but... Dinner, yeah, and what else,
Lunch?
Yes, man like Adam, Addy Ads, yeah, all right. Spell silk.
S-I-L-K.
Say silk twice.
Silk.
Say silk 3 times.
Silk.
Say silk 4 times, but really fast.
Silk.
What do cows drink?
I don't know, their mum's fucking milk.
Man like Adam. Alright, cool.
Good
I
answer.
like to pee.
Huh?
I like to pee. Is it that way?
You like?
No, go on.
Nah.
He likes to pee. I like to pee. Does nobody like to pee?
This guy's not alright. Alright, so, how many continents are there in Africa?
I don't know, mate.
Come on, give me a number.
How many quarters in Africa? What?
Random guess.
Continents, 2.
2?
Yeah.
2. That's probably close.
You're actually right.
Yeah.
There is 2 continents in Africa, guys.
Oh, continents.
Is that...
Well, they said quarters. God, this guy's really hard to understand. I'm about to bail on this shit.
Africa not a continent?
I don't know, is it? I'm shit at geography, bro.
You don't know if Africa's a continent? I'm here with man light.
Carmen.
Huh?
Carmen.
Are you from here?
What's he saying? I'm with my light.
Where you from?
Spanish.
Spain. All right. Espanol. All right, cool. When did World War III end? The 60s, 70s, or 80s?
I don't know.
Take a random guess.
Can you repeat?
When did World...
I bet that guy's annoying. Holy shit. I bet his friends have fun with him. Holy crap. I mean, I guess they can understand him better. I guess if you can understand better, he might be funnier, but I doubt it. I doubt it. He spent his whole day doing that, so, you know, good for him. Maybe there's better ways to spend it, funnier ways, but he does what he chose. It's his thing. It's good for him. Continuing, Stern Jesus Show, Chapter 1, Verse 38, Hour 2, our 420 special. Happy 420, everybody. We got a last video, and then we have my classic interview with the guys from StonersLike.com coming up. This is from Los Angeles. The news people at Channel 2 talking about 420 and legalization in California.
Is Weed Day. It's called 420 Day, but it's also kind of a historic day for California.
Weed Day.
That's right. This is the first 420 since retail pot became legal. CBS 2's Joy Benedict is live in downtown LA with the history of this high holiday. Joy.
It is a high holiday, right? You know.
Right. It's a high holiday. Puns.
20 years ago, 420 here in California was the only state offering any sort of legalized marijuana. It was only for medicinal purposes. Obviously, a lot has changed in addition to the stores and the places you can get it from. I mean, look at these products. They're simply just so diverse.
I'm looking. That's pretty fucking dope. I'm looking at a lot of products.
It's everything from stuff you put on your body to even cannabis products that you can give your...
Reporter chick's hot, too. Put me on your body. Yeah. I just thought of that line. Believe it or not.
Pet. But all of this actually stems from a high school up north. It was these guys, believe it or not. According to these 5 lifelong friends, the 420 story started at their high school outside San Francisco in the early 70s. The group often hung out on a wall outside the school and thus earned the nickname the Waldos. And one day the Waldos came across some sort of a treasure map showing where some marijuana was supposed to be growing in the woods. Now, since some of the Waldos had after school activities, they decided to meet in front of their school to start their treasure hunt at you know what time, 4:20 in the afternoon. There are others who claim they created the 420 phenomenon, but the Waldos say they're the only ones who have proof in the form of post-dated letters using the term and other documents.
Whoops, there we go. The Waldos is the story that I've heard the most. I've heard cited the most. They do supposedly have the proof that she's talking about.
It was a no-brainer. You know, you're 16-year-old kids and free weed, so that was it.
Back in early 70s, weed was not easy to get like it is now. So like a bunch of typical high school kids were all, hell yeah, we're on this. Let's go find this possible free patch of weed.
We never found it, but we had a lot of fun trying.
Of course they did. And look at how this movement has really changed. So many
Damn.
different small items that you can buy too. And it wouldn't be 420 without here at MedMen, a whole bunch of tables full of products you can get for, yes, $4.20. It may be like these chocolate covered espresso beans. There's 2 in there, $4.20. I'm being told that 1 bean is 1 serving. So all of this is kind of new to me, you guys. Honestly, this is my first time ever in a dispensary. Don't send me hate mail. I grew up in Kansas. You can't even buy liquor.
You can't buy liquor where she's from. Holy shit. Anyway, that's what's going on in 420. I said my interview with StonersLike.com. My classic interview from 2014 is coming up. By the way, do you think the Waldos thing would have been like an episode of that 70s show? But I guess not. Been a great one. Hey, what do I know? They did pretty well. They did stuff. That 70s show did pretty well without my input, and that's fine. Thanks everybody for checking out the show. Like I said, if you missed hour 1, go check that out. This is chapter 1, verse 38, our 420 special, April 20th, 2018. Check out SternJesus.net for all our social media networks, past shows, sponsor banners, and more. StonerJesus.net. Spread the word about SternJesus.net. That would be awesome of you. Tell people you know. Share it on your social media networks, whatever. Thanks everybody for listening. There'll be no show this Sunday. Will be next Sunday. This is the show for the week, 420. Happy 420. Everybody, we'll see you next time here on the Stoner Jesus Show. As always, peace, bitches.
The Stoner Jesus Show on CannabisRadio.com.
Hello, everyone. Stoner Jesus here to tell you about another awesome Stoner Jesus Show sponsor, Cannabis Seeds USA. Check out that Cannabis Seeds USA banner on stonerjesus.net. Let me ask you a question. Do you live in a state where it's legal to grow? There's lots of them. There's dozens now, medical and recreational states. Do you need seeds? Do you need seeds shipped in the U.S.? Well, check out Cannabis Seeds USA. Click their banner on stonerjesus.net. They got indoor and outdoor seeds. They have tons of strains. They have hybrid. They have sativa. They have indica. Everything you need. OG Kush, Sour Diesel, Grape Ape. They got single seeds. They got packs. Click that Cannabis Seeds USA banner on stonerjesus.net. If you live in a legal state and you need seeds shipped in the U.S., you need to check out Cannabis Seeds USA. Go click their banner on stonerjesus.net and check them out. Cannabis Seeds USA. The Stoner Jesus Show is brought to you in part by Hemptations.com and PlanetEverywhere.com. They got a lot of awesome stuff for you to check out. But don't just take my word for it. Let Beach, the owner of Hemptations, tell you all about it.
It's a very large selection of hemp goods, everything from reusable coffee filters to frisbees, bandanas, everything Planet Everywhere on the site is made in Cincinnati, Ohio, made locally. We also have other retail products from our cosmetics, Earthly Body product, bags on the retail site. Again, anybody local in Cincinnati can go to Hemptations.com and get the info on the stores. Planet Everywhere is .com is our retail site. You can hit me up on Hemptation Beach or like my Facebook page, Hemptations or Hemptations 2. I'm on Twitter, Google, I'm on the internet everywhere, just like everyone. We love to hear from people all over the world, positive things about industrial hemp. That's what I do. That's what we do. Largest selection of industrial hemp on the planet in the stores. And I'd like to grow that inventory to be able to say that I haven't actually checked out all the other hemp retail spots to see if we have the largest amount on our Planet Everywhere. But it's a fair selection.
And as Beach always says,
having Hemptations.
Have you heard of GreenGoneDetox.com? A team of pharmacists has collaborated for over 2 years to create a new solution for your cannabis detox needs. The only product designed by pharmacists to specifically support the elimination of cannabis metabolites found in urine. The product is called Green Gone, and our results have been absolutely incredible. All detox kits come with a money-back guarantee and free shipping. Get clean, get Green Gone. That's GreenGoneDetox.com. Use the discount code TRYIT to get 20% off your entire order. That's TRYIT, all one word. Still not convinced? How about free overnight shipping when you spend $60 or more? That's GreenGoneDetox.com for your marijuana detox needs.
Our mission is to discuss extraction, processing, business practices, and lessons learned with the established experts of the extraction process. On Mission Supercritical, a service of Apex Supercritical. Mondays on demand, only on CannabisRadio.com. Educator, author, and advocate Dr. Mitch Earlywine is here to tackle the burning issues.
And I'm here to clear up the myths about cannabis and burn them away with science.
CannabisRadio.com presents a no-holds-barred platform that seeks to redefine and revolutionize the entire scope of the cannabis culture while opening the door for more to join the cannabis crusade.
Dr. Kevin Hill.
You can't ignore the fact that, like alcohol, most people who use don't have a problem. So I think that you need to think about policy in that way while educating people properly about marijuana. I think that's the way to go.
Burning issues, only on CannabisRadio.com. The following CannabisRadio.com program contains explicit language and content that can be considered graphic and offensive. This program is not suitable for all audiences, and the opinions expressed do not reflect those of CannabisRadio.com, its staff, management, or sponsors. Listener discretion is advised.
Stoner Jesus Show Live, calling Stoner_stuff. Hello.
Hey there.
Hey, what is up? Welcome. You're live on the Stoner Jesus Show. What's going on?
What's up? Thanks for having me on, man.
Not a problem. I'm doing pretty good. For those who don't know, a little background, we have followed each other on about 4 years on Twitter now. Actually, Stoner Stuff joined Twitter 8 days after I did, so it was probably soon after that we started following each other.
Oh yeah, it's been a long time.
But, you guys have run that website over there for quite a long time. For people who don't know, what is StuffStonersLike.com, and how'd you get the idea for the site?
We started that thing back in 2007. First, we just wanted to make some jokes, kind of come up with a scheme where we could write about anything that we wanted to and kind of tie it together with one common thread. They say write about shit that you know, and, we know weed, so that was kind of the common denominator there. So, we started it in Oakland, and around that time, a lot of shit was going down, and legalization was on the horizon, and dispensaries were just popping up, and Oaksterdam was becoming something was nationally recognized, and they had Oaksterdam College, or Oaksterdam University. It was kind of the first trade school of its kind. So things were really starting to take off in the national scene, and things just started to pop for us.
Absolutely. It's a pretty popular site, like I said. For those of you who don't know about it, check out StuffStonersLike.com, and you'll be able to see everything. I do wonder, there's a lot of stuff. There's a big list, of course, on there of Stuff Stoners Like. Who decides what goes on that list? Is it like just people you know, or just you, or you get feedback from other parts of the internet, or how is that decided?
We had kind of an initial list where we just kind of brainstormed, came up with a bunch of them. But, we put up that periodic table of Stoners Like, and that, there's like, what is there, like 103 different elements, so we brainstormed about, 20 or 30 of them, and then after a while, it got pretty difficult, so we turned to Twitter, and at that time, we had 10, 15,000 people following, so we were able to kind of crowdsource, and as we got larger, we just kept kind of asking people, what is some of the shit Stoners like, and, so then we got this really big list of shit, and, we just kind of picked low-hanging fruit, shit that we know we could write about that would be funny. And then, I don't know, somehow we started thinking about stuff Stoners don't like, because there's a bunch of, great shit out there that we could write about. So, I guess it's kind of crowdsourcing that came up with all the stuff.
Speaking of stuff that Stoners don't like, anybody who's followed you, I guess, for any length of time knows that you have a dislike for two specific things. I guess the lesser dislike would be the show Weeds. Can you tell us why you don't like, because I know there's a lot of Weeds fans among my listeners, why you guys don't like the show Weeds?
Well, we never really even watched the show Weeds, but from just the notion that a lot of things were kind of incorrect about Weeds, and there was a lot of sensationalism about kind of the dark side of Weeds, and it's kind of a woman who's finding her way selling weed, and the stereotypes weren't anything we were too attracted to, and we'd rather see something that's more realistic, ends of Weed Wars. That portrayed Oakland in a really good light, portrayed the harbor side in a good light. It was accurate, it was real, it was honest. And so that's really, the Weeds, we saw that as the opposite. So that's really why. And, it's kind of nice to take a stand on something that's so polarizing. We got a lot of reaction. That story, it's pretty, what we wrote was pretty full of a lot of venom. And that was kind of our attempt. That was the point of the whole thing.
People who follow you on Twitter know there's a more virulent dislike, and that is of the band Coldplay. Can you tell us how that originated and what you just really hate about Coldplay?
It's Coldplay. I think when it all started, it started when we saw Chris Martin wearing a Sgt. Pepper's jacket on the cover of Rolling Stone. That was quite a while ago, and I don't know, it just seemed like it was kind of a common denominator. We could all kind of agree that Coldplay is pretty lame, and the music doesn't have a whole lot of substance. We don't listen to a lot of Coldplay like we don't really watch a lot of Showtime's Weeds. But it seemed like the perfect butt of every joke, and to compare them with marijuana prohibition gave us a lot of jokes, basically. And we're just not a fan of that style of music at all, and not a fan of sensationalism.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever played a Coldplay song on this show. I don't think I have any on my computer or would ever think about going and getting any. Nobody's ever said, "Hey, man, play some Coldplay."
Right, I don't even know if I'd recognize a Coldplay song. After a while, I think, it dawned on me, we're not big fans of Morrissey either. Same sort of idea.
Okay, you mentioned before you guys were out in Oakland and a lot of the upheaval. I guess over the last 5 or 6 years, what's changed out there? Maybe not only in the broader California sense, but in Oakland, as far as the medical marijuana scene. Have things improved, or are they regressing, or what's going on?
Well, it's hard to say. We watched the Harborside kind of fight a lot of different battles with federal government coming after them, them using the IRS to kind of suppress them. We saw banks not allowing them to use their services. We saw the defeat of legalization, the first kind of legalization movement here in time. We watched Richard Lee get harassed, and we saw Amsterdam University was pretty much decimated. They took plans. We watched them actually take the safe out of the building. That was pretty sad. But we also saw the Harborside on Weed Wars, and like I said earlier, it was portrayed in a great light. They've won a few battles in court. The city of Oakland was looking to back them, to kind of stand behind them against the case with the federal government trying to put them out of business. And, they were threatening the landlord, and it seemed like things went their way in Oakland, but things didn't really go their way in San Jose. Throughout California, we know Southern California was hit really hard with a lot of federal attacks on dispensaries. But it haven't, the Harborside is still open. I think there's some hope there. We watched a patient group down the street from, it's in Berkeley, kind of around the corner from Oakland, and we saw that place shut down due to zoning laws. We saw a lot of dispensaries kind of being hit by zoning laws, where they would say you're too close to a school, or too close to churches, or there was a list of things. If you're too close to these, they had the right to kind of shut you down. But they opened right back up. It's kind of interesting. I don't think they've been able to press. You still there? You losing us?
Yeah, I'm here. You're coming through pretty good. There are a lot of storms in the area, so hopefully that's not present a problem. Storms in our area, but yeah, you're coming through pretty good.
Go ahead.
Say,
I think things are looking up. Having legalization in 2 states, I could only help California. I think in 2016 it will probably be legal out here. The Cannabis Cup was just here a few weeks ago, and that went off really well. It was very well received, and so things are looking up, definitely, I think.
Well, that's good to hear. You mentioned the federal raids. I guess we'll start discussing Obama. Were you guys Obama supporters in 2008?
Yeah.
So how, I guess, can you express how disappointed you are looking over the last 5 years of his presidency?
Well, definitely disappointed. We were kind of surprised, when you hear that there was a lot more federal raids on dispensaries with this administration versus the last. It's pretty surprising. Yeah, we're definitely disappointed. It feels as if he was kind of ushered into office on a kind of calling, and allowing medical marijuana. He seemed to be very pro-medical marijuana, and all of a sudden it just seemed as if he was allowing federal California attorneys come after just dispensaries, come after patients. There's even attempts at coming after blogs or media organizations that were taking money from dispensaries. So that directly impacts us.
Yeah. Do you guys have any, I don't know, theories as to why such a seemingly progressive president would bother seemingly to go out of his way to allow destruction to go on in the medical marijuana industry?
I don't know if we have any theories about it, but we definitely express a lot of disappointment.
Absolutely. I've heard from, especially as time goes on, people are just more and more disappointed, especially after the last election, Obama's re-election, because a lot of people thought, well, his second term, things will calm down, and they just don't seem to be calming down yet.
No, we're still kind of feeling the same thing. We thought there'd be some great change towards the end of this presidency, but yeah, I don't see it happening. But we're still figuring out how Washington and Colorado, how things are going to play out there. So far, so good, right?
Absolutely. It seems where individual rights are kind of regressing in a lot of areas. At least it seems that marijuana rights and marijuana movement is still has a lot of momentum.
Yeah, it does, and I think it's kind of gaining momentum. And,
absolutely.
I think things had changed over in Amsterdam, over in Holland. Tourism is kind of back up. The Cannabis Cup over there went really well, and I kind of feel maybe a global change happening. I know there's other countries that are also much looser laws.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems to be going well in a lot of places. Switching gears here, looking back, I know you guys are out in Oakland and you go to a lot of cannabis cups and stuff, and I'm sure you've met just a lot of great people, especially over the last several years with the website. Is there anybody that sticks out as far as like celebrities or anybody that you've met that you were just really, for lack of a better word, starstruck or just really honored to meet?
Yeah, I think probably the first person that we really admired and met was probably Ingai Obilam. He kind of hosts a bunch of different cannabis events out here. He's a comic. I know he's been on the Sarah Silverman show. He was on Last Comic Standing. He's just an all-around, just a great guy. That was one of our heroes that we got to meet. We met Ed Rosenthal a few years ago, a few months ago. He used to write for High Times. He's sold a couple million grow books. He's the guru of ganja. We got to go to his house. He sent us home with a bag full of tomatoes. We've met Coral Reaper. She's been really a great friend of the blog. And we've hung out with her. We got to hang out with him and the rest of the crew that did that social media panel recently here. And so that was Bianca Barnhill and Old Hippie, and Coral was there, and Danny was there, and Jen Bernstein, who works for High Time, she hosted it. It was, so meeting those guys, that was great. And we've got other friends that we've made just through that poster. Years ago, we met the guys from Cypress Hill. It's been a great ride. I think we're looking forward to meeting new people. Hopefully we'll run into you sometime.
Yeah, you never know. I may be around.
No, we've been really big fans of yours since the very beginning. We kind of let our StuffStonersLike.com go away, or we let that expire. Do you remember when that happened?
Yeah.
And you alerted us to that. You showed us that someone had registered it. That's kind of what alerted us to the idea someone had stolen it, and we want to thank you for that.
Yeah, absolutely, not a problem. I'm like the Robin Hood of the internet.
Yeah, that was a nightmarish event. She went and got an attorney, and we had to pay her to get the name back.
Wow. You mentioned meeting new people in the future. Besides, of course, myself, is there anybody that you look forward to meeting or would hope to meet sometime in the future?
We'd always love to meet Willie Nelson or anybody like, Snoop Dogg or Cat Williams or Chappelle or Chong or, any of the guys that we've put on the poster. We'd love to get a poster in their hands, and we'd love to meet those guys and, definitely interview those guys. But, that's not necessarily one of our goals.
Yeah, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, but it would be great to, gain some publicity with a picture of Snoop Dogg next to that poster.
Oh, absolutely. I've had my fans tweeting Amanda Bynes over the last few days, trying to get her on the show. It's been at least probably 60 or 70 people.
I noticed that.
I'm just hoping maybe she'll go off on me on Twitter, and that'd be worth a lot. You just tell me to go, murder my vagina or whatever. It'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah, you never know. Just one tweet in front of a couple million eyeballs, and next thing you know.
Absolutely. Everybody's got to wonder who Stoner Jesus is if Amanda Bynes attacks me. But she seems off in her own little world, so it's not looking good. This is a question we ask, of course, of all of our guests who smoke cannabis or use cannabis or love cannabis. Is there any particular stories come out or come to mind when I say the highest you've ever been? Is there anything specific that sticks out, or any good stories associated with that memory or non-memory, as it were?
I think it's always been edibles that have always been the highest that I've ever been. Because you can never time an edible, and you can never, you never know what's going to happen once you take that edible. And yeah, man, I've had plenty of bad experiences where I've passed out, or I've, just kind of started freaking out, listening to really weird music, being really high on edibles. What about you, living in Cincinnati? What's the weed scene like out there? Because for us, it's really simple. We grow weed, we go buy weed. But what's it like out there? I mean, it was like that for us, before, 20 years ago.
Yeah, I imagine, I guess you can vouch for this, that there's still a lot of black market activity out in California. I imagine there's still quite a bit. But here, it's, of course, all black market. You're dealing with an iffy supply at best. Sometimes some shady people who may disappear tomorrow. You never fucking know. And as far as strains and stuff like that go, it's hit or miss. You got to know specific people to get specific things, and if people grow it here, the term homegrown, I guess in a lot of other places is, a good thing, but where I grew up and in the Cincinnati area and around here, the term homegrown just meant some shitty brown stuff that some guy grew in his closet and didn't worry about ventilation or pests or light or none of that stuff. He just stuck it in the sun every once in a while. Basically the, dirt weed. But you try to avoid that shit as much as possible, and, you hope for the best a lot of times, unless you want to go walking up and down the street and say, hey, man, you got anything for sale? which has happened on occasion. I know.
Yeah, we've been there doing it. Yeah, we've been smoking weed for 25 years. It's not always been this accessible. It's been just like that.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's still like that, sadly, for most of the country, and more than half the people in this country. Even medically, they can't get anything. And if you're sick or something, going out on the street and some shady guy's basement trying to buy a quarter bag or something, it's not I imagine it's not a pleasant experience.
No, I'm sure it's not.
Well,
one of the most liberating things, we encourage them to get their recommendation, because here in California, it's pretty easy to get, even if you don't have a recommendation. And the fine is $100, and it's like it's like a parking ticket nowadays. They confiscate your weed if you have under an ounce, and you get your parking ticket, and that's about it. But we still encourage people to get their recommendation, because there's this liberation I come going from a criminal to becoming a patient, and you start to feel different about medicating, and you start feeling different about your choices and yourself, and like I said, it's a liberating thing. I hope that it spreads nationwide. I actually hope just recreational use spreads nationwide. I think anyone that wants it should have access to it if they're over 18.
Absolutely.
And if they want to as well, so we're totally for outright legalization for recreational use.
Absolutely, same here. As far as strains go, I know you guys, I'm sure, are coming into contact with just dozens and dozens. What are your favorite strains, and why?
Oakland was really well known for the purple strains for quite some time. That's kind of our personal favorite. Just the smoked grape is great. And right now, Girl Cookies out in the Bay Area is a really popular strain. I think the Berkeley Patient Group just won the Indica Cannabis Cup recently with their Girl Scout cookie strain. I think our favorite's probably Purple Kush, I would say. We just had some cheese wrap that was really great recently. It's kind of sativa dominant is classic. We like the sativas during the day and the indica at night.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully, like you said, someday everybody will have the choice for, whatever reason. Because with the medical stuff, there's a lot of people say, oh, well, you're not sick, but whether you're using it to reduce stress or, get better sleep or whatever, you're using it for health reasons, more often than not, it just seems silly to try to make distinctions as far as, how sick someone is or what they need to do in the privacy of their own home. It's just, it's bullshit.
Yeah, it's the same idea as when alcohol prohibition was repealed, and we know that prohibition hasn't worked, but it's job security,
Absolutely. We're talking with Stoner Stuff from StuffStonersLike.com. This is the Stoner Jesus Show, if you're just joining us. Do you have any kind of predictions or any kind of feelings as far as federal legalization going forward? Do you think that's something that can catch on in Congress in even the next 5 or 10 years?
I don't know. I think it'd be easier to answer that after we see how Oregon and Washington play out. But I don't know. It's an economic thing, and I feel as if the economy is somewhat starting to come back and a bit stronger nowadays.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess I feel as if California in 2016, I feel strongly that we'll legalize weed. And a lot of times California leads the way in politics.
Yeah.
After 2016, maybe national legalization would be pretty close. I don't know. There's a lot of strongholds out there. Southern states. I don't know. It'd be really interesting. It I think it'll still be rolled out state by state for quite some time.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, small steps. It's all leading to the right place, it looks like.
Definitely.
Before we let you go for the night, we have this platform to speak to the masses. Is there anything you want to tell the people listening, or your fans, or just anybody?
Thanks, man. No, man, I just want to thank you for allowing us to be on the show and to promote stuff stoners like. And like I said, we've been big fans of yours for a long time. We actually wanted you to write for us at one point. You're just probably the most prolific guy that we've seen on Twitter and online. You're super busy. How are things going with 420 Times?
Things have hit a lull. As things go in California, kind of my fortunes go as far as that goes. And with things looking bad in Los Angeles specifically, I have a lot more free time on my hands these days.
I see. Well, I mean, you have a lot of other projects. I'm sure you have more time to put into those.
Oh, absolutely. I got this awesome podcast that I do all the time.
Yeah, we're number 3 something, so that's a lot of podcasts, man.
Hell yeah. Over 300. It's just been a couple years since we've been on StonerJesus.net. I started podcasting back in 2006, off and on for about 5 years, and it's been a regular thing the last 2 years, and people seem to like it, and we got some sponsors, and people seem to like them, so I'm going to ride this horse till it dies, I guess, as the phrase goes.
Oh, man, more power to you, dude. I appreciate you having us on, and like I said, we're fans, and thank you, and that's it, dude. Thanks for having us on.
Fucking A, man. Thanks for calling in, and continue good luck with the site and the momentum of the movement and all that stuff. Awesome. Thanks. Have a good night.
Thanks, bro.
That was Stoner Stuff, Stoner_stuff on Twitter, from StuffStonersLike.com. Go check out their website.